Hi there. So today's video, I just wanted to sort of jump on and just to talk about the awful news what happened over the weekend with Caroline Flack, and just sort of to talk about how things need to change. Every day, people in the public eye, celebrities, influencers, whatever you want to call them, are being trolled online. They're having utter crap written about them in the press, and it's all getting too much now. We've had, obviously, people are saying, to do with Love Island, 3 people connected to it have committed suicide. Obviously, Caroline was the host of Love Island, but, well, her death has nothing to do with Love Island, so sort of people are asking for Love Island to be axed. Personally, I don't think it should be axed. I think that they really should axe the crap newspapers that are writing utter crap about these people and getting away with it. Something needs to change. I just don't see how they can get away with it all the time. People are taking their own lives because they're seeing all these crap stories be written about them on the front pages. They're online on the media news outlets, and they just get away with it all the time, and it's beyond the joke. People are taking their own lives through the way that they're being treated, and it's just unbelievable. And you've got people like, I noticed on Twitter that there was, I'm not going to name any accounts, but there was a tweet going round from some young girl, and she tweeted saying, calling Caroline Flack all these awful names, like a couple of 3 months ago, and then all of a sudden she's tweeting saying about how sad it is and how people can be horrible to her. And I'm like, you're one of these people that have caused it. She couldn't cope with the amount of negative press that she was getting, all the trolling online, and she's taken her own life. It is just, enough is enough. This is absolutely ridiculous now that, we've lost so many people to suicide because they're being trolled. Mike Talasitas, Sophie Graddon, they come out of Love Island, the biggest reality show on the telly, and they've taken their own life. Doesn't that say that something needs to change? I know that Love Island have said that they've upped the amount of support that the contestants get when they come out of the villa, but I don't know. I think there needs to be stronger things to stop the press from being able to report whatever they want. It's ridiculous. They can literally write anything about anyone, and that's classed as news. I watched the ITV's this morning today, and Eamon was saying on there, he said, they were talking about obviously the Caroline situation. They were saying that he said, if I said to someone on telly, saying about why did you decide to wear that black dress, it's a question. And then the press would be like, Eamon insults guest over her black dress. And it's like, no, he's asked you a question. Why are you wearing this black dress? He's not insulted her in any way. He's asked her a question. Why did you decide to wear this dress? There's nothing in it to insult her at all. But that's what the press would do. They nitpick and they twist things to make it worse than what it is. And it's unbelievable. And it's just, how many more suicides and death is there going to be before something is done to stop the press writing, completely slating people? And it's just, this has been happening for years. Look at Princess Diana. And I know I was reading on Twitter last night that Chris Tarrant, his son, was writing on there about, he can remember like 15 years ago when he was going to school, he used to have to go in the back of the car with his sibling, I don't know if it was brother or sister, and they used to have a duvet blanket over their head to stop paparazzi from getting pictures of them. And it's like, you can't even have privacy for your own children. That was like 15 years ago, and it's just got worse and worse and worse. And I really do think this phrase has been used a lot over the last couple of days, that the press have got blood on their hands. They really have. And there's so much coming out about, people have said, to boycott the Sun newspaper, to not to buy it. And I do agree, and I've noticed that a lot of their articles where they've absolutely slandered Caroline, have been removed, and you click to go on there and it says, whoops, this page has not been found and things. And it's like, there's no point hiding it now. The damage is done. This amazingly talented young lady, 40 years old, has taken her own life because she couldn't cope with the stress of people writing negative stuff about her online. No one knows the situation, what she went through with Lewis Burton, her boyfriend. no one knows what happened, and that, you know, you've got press writing whatever they want about this woman, and it was the pain she must have been through is absolutely there are no words to say what that must have made her feel, you know, to take your own life. And it's like, it's just absolutely unbelievable. And I cannot believe that in this day and age, when it's true what she said, you know, she said, in a world where anybody could be anything, be kind. And it is just, you know, Caroline has spoke many times sort of during interviews on social media about how she feels about, you know, about the way people are these days towards her. And it's like, she has been slandered. And then even after the poor woman has committed suicide, the press are writing about her failed love life. And it's like, oh my God, give me a rest. This, what she must have been through. And it's like, she's cried out for help, and this has just continued. And then to top it all off, I think that personally social media sites need to also tighten their belt and things. To top it all off, like late last night, I'm on Twitter. No, sorry, I was on Instagram actually. And I saw this post what someone, I'm not going to mention no names, had put up about reporting this account. And this account's username was basically taking the fun out of Caroline's suicide. And I was like, this just gets worse. So, and they were like, can you all report this account? So I reported it, and probably about 9-10 minutes later, a notification come through from Instagram to say that the account didn't go against their community guidelines. And I'm like, an account dedicated to Caroline Flack's death does not go against your community guidelines. It's just, I just can't get over it. I just don't know what to say about it. There's an account taking the fun out of someone who's passed away, and that doesn't go against their community guidelines. That account is still up now. As I said, I'm not mentioning no names, but that account is still up now. And it just sickens me to the core that something needs to happen. We cannot lose any more people. Caroline, Mike Telesita, Sophie Graddon took their own lives because of what they saw online, and the abuse that they were receiving is absolutely disgusting. And anybody that has slated anyone online really needs to have a long, hard conversation with yourself, and just to say, what the hell am I doing? And they need to change, because this is taking people's lives, and it is just, it just is beyond me that anybody can write such horrible trolling stuff about another person. What are they going to get out of it? Do you think that the person's going to, you know, enjoy reading this? They're just going to, then we just get in situations like we was on Saturday when Caroline took her own life. And it honestly, I really, really don't understand the mentality of some people. What do you get out of making someone feel so horrible and so down that they want to take their own life? You know, what makes you feel when you're typing that tweet or Facebook message or whatever out? What makes, you know, you think, oh yeah, this is brilliant, I'm typing this message out? I don't get it. I really don't get it. And, you know, suicide is at like an all-time high. And I just think, what went on in her mind? That beautiful woman, what went on in her mind when she decided that enough was enough and she didn't want to be here anymore? You know, I know she's been through a lot with this court case, and those sort of people have said, you know, that the letter come through to say that she had to go to court. You know, she got that letter on Valentine's Day, the day before she committed suicide. But I just think, it's just beggars belief, and all I can say today is something needs to change. And if you see below this video in the description, please all sign this petition making a change, because it really needs to happen, because we cannot lose any more people. You know, you've got sort of, you know, 8-year-old kids being diagnosed with depression and being put on antidepressants from a doctor because of trolling, because of bullying. It's uncalled for, and it needs to stop. We cannot lose any more people because of this, and it's just utter vulgar, and it needs to stop now. So I'm really sorry that this video has sort of been a bit of a rant, but I just felt as though I needed to get this off my chest. Obviously, thinking of Caroline's family, it's just, there are no words to say how sad and heartbreaking. When that news come through, I was numb. I just stared at my phone and I saw in the Sky News app, and I was just like, I'm just physically numb and felt sick, because it's just so sad. And I just, you know, I just really hope that people are talking about, you know, Caroline's law has been trending on Twitter, and I really do hope that this is the start of something. You know, we're never going to get Caroline back, but, you know, if any good is going to come out of this, it's going to be that we're not going to lose any more people due to suicide, due to people's awful comments. And I really do hope that everybody that watches this video, whether it's 2 people, whether it's 200,000 people, sign that petition, and something really needs to happen. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.